Okay, we'll go ahead and call to order the council meeting of the East Grand Forks City Council for Tuesday, January 20th at 2026 at 5 p.m. Would the city administrator please call roll?
Mayor Mark Olsted.
Here.
Council President Brian Larson.
Here.
Vice President Tim Riepel.
Here.
Council members Tammy Schumacher.
Here.
Ben Pokshavinsky. Dale Helms.
Here. Donald
Kazmi. Karen Peterson.
Here.
Okay, we have a quorum. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, this week we'll start our meeting with the Mayor's Proclamation recognizing Ed Roberts Day on January 23rd.
Thank you, Mr. President. This is a proclamation of Ed Roberts Day, January 23rd, 2026, whereas the City of East Grand Forks honors Ed Roberts, pioneering leader whose advocacy and vision transform the disability rights movement and advance equality, accessibility, and independent living across the nation. And whereas Ed Roberts' leadership led to the creation of the first Center for Independent Living, establishing a model that continues to empower individuals with disabilities to live with autonomy, dignity, and full participation in their communities. And whereas his lifelong commitment to civil rights, self-determination, and community inclusion has strengthened public policy and expanded opportunities for people with disabilities. And whereas the City of East Grand Forks recognizes the lasting impact of Ed Roberts' work, reaffirms its commitment to fostering an inclusive community where all residents are valued and supported. Now, therefore, it is be resolved that I, Mayor Mark Olsted of the City of East Grand Forks, do hereby proclaim and recognize January 23rd, 2026 as Ed Roberts Day in the City of East Grand Forks and encourage all residents to honor his legacy and support ongoing efforts to advance independence, inclusion, equal opportunity for individuals with disabilities. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Olsted. With that, we'll move on to open forum. Open forum is an opportunity for members of the public to address the City Council on items not on the current agenda. Items requiring council action may be deferred to staffs or boards and commissions for research in future council agendas if appropriate. Is anybody here today for open forum? Okay, I see none. With that, we'll move on to the approval of minutes. We'll be seeking the approval of minutes for the work session from December 9th, 2025, the regular meeting of the City Council from December 16th, 2025, and the regular meeting for the East Grand Forks City Council for January 6th, 2026. Moved by Helms.
Second.
Second by Peterson. Any questions or discussion? Roll call, please.
Riepel.
Yes.
Helms.
Yes.
Peterson.
Yes.
Larson.
Yes.
Schumacher.
Yes.
Okay, motion passes. Scheduled bid lettings, there are none. Scheduled public hearings, there are none. That takes us to consent agenda. Items under the consent agenda will be adopted with one motion. However, council members may request individual items to be pulled from the consent agenda for discussion and action if they choose. Would any council member like to have an item 4 through 8 pulled? Okay, I see not. With that, we'd be seeking a motion to approve items 4 through 8.
Move 4 through 8.
Moved by Riepel. Is there
Second.
Second by Schumacher. Any questions or discussion? Roll call, please.
Riepel.
Yes.
Helms.
Yes.
Peterson.
Yes.
Larson.
Yes.
Schumacher.
Yes.
Okay, motion passes. We'll acknowledge receipt of reports of officers, boards, and commissions. We have the regular meeting minutes of the Water, Light, Power, and Building Commission for December 17th, 2025. Moving on to communications this week, there are none. Old business, there is none. That takes us to new business. Item number 10, consider approving the rezoning of Lot 1, Block 1, Scholarship Addition from R1 to PUD to allow for the construction of a ground-mounted solar energy system on the property.
Move.
Moved by Peterson.
Second.
Second by Riepel. Any questions or discussion? Roll call, please.
Riepel,
Yes.
Helms,
Yes.
Peterson,
Yes.
Larson,
Yes.
Schumacher.
Yes.
Okay, motion passes. Item number 11, consider approving the special use permit application from Independent School District 595 to allow for the construction of a ground-mounted solar energy system on the Central Middle School property.
Move.
Moved by Schumacher,
Second.
second by Peterson. Any questions or discussion? I see none. Roll call, please.
Riepel,
Yes.
Helms,
Yes.
Peterson,
Yes.
Larson,
Yes.
Schumacher.
Yes.
Okay, motion passes. Move on to item number 12. Consider adopting resolution number 26-01-15, providing the issuance and sale of approximately $12,540,000 in general obligation sales tax revenue bonds, Series 2026A.
Move.
Moved by Riepel,
Second.
second by Peterson. Mr. Hutton, if you have anything to add, please.
Yeah, thank you, Council President and members. We do have Chris Hogan on the line tonight. She's with Baker Tilly Financial Advisors, the director that's been helping us with the bond sale. I'll just introduce her, and Chris, let you give a brief overview to the council.
Thank you. Thank you for having me tonight. Thank you, Mr. President and Mayor and council members. It's a pleasure to be at your meeting tonight. As Reed said, I'm Chris Hogan. I'm a director at Baker Tilly. I serve the city as their municipal advisor. And tonight I'm just going to give an overview of the bond issue that the city will be selling on February. So they'll be selling $12,540,000 general obligation sales tax revenue bonds, Series 2026A. The proceeds of those bonds are going to be used to finance remodeling and reconstruction of the Civic Center and reconstruction and remodel of the VFW Memorial Arena. The bonds will be repaid with sales tax revenues. The bonds are structured to be repaid over a term of 20 years. We will be going through a rating process, so the bonds will be rated by Moody's. The city's current general obligation rating is AA3. That rating process, we will be having a conference call with Moody's next Tuesday, January 27th. With a public offering, you do a rating so that investors, it's transparency for investors to know the financial situation of the city. The higher the rating, the lower interest rates the bonds will price at. So we'll be doing that rating process January 27th. The bonds will be accepting competitive bids on February 17th. I'll be back here that evening at the council meeting to award those bonds to the lowest bidder. And then you'll receive proceeds of those bonds on March 19th. So I'm happy to take any questions.
Thank you, Ms. Hogan and Mr. Hutton. Any questions from the council on the agenda item? Okay, I see none. With that, I think we'd be ready for a roll call.
Riepel,
Yes.
Helms,
Yes.
Peterson,
Yes.
Larson,
Yes.
Schumacher.
Yes.
Okay, motion passes. Thank you. We'll move on to item number 13. Consider adopting resolution number 26-01-16, accepting and awarding 2026 City Project Number 3, Trail Improvement Project to R.J. Zavrel and Sons for a total of $261,320. Moved by Helms,
Second.
second by Peterson. Any questions or discussion? Roll call, please.
Riepel,
Yes.
Helms,
Yes.
Peterson,
Yes.
Larson,
Yes.
Schumacher.
Yes.
Okay, motion passes. That brings us to item number 14. Consider authorizing the purchase of a 2026 Ford Police Interceptor SUV from Tenvord Ford and related vehicle equipment from Guardian Fleet Safety for a total cost of $66,519.40 for the police department. And we'll get a motion in a second, and then we'll have Chief speak. Anyone's interested in making a motion? I'll move. Is there a second? I don't see a second. Okay, that would fail.
It fails for lack of a second.
Okay, thank you, Chief. All right, we'll move on to item number 15 then. Consider authorizing the purchase of a 2026 Toro Groundsmaster 4110D and an Erskine snow thrower from MTI Distributing for a total cost of $132,545.26 for the Parks and Rec Department.
Move.
Moved by Riepel,
Second.
second by Peterson. Any questions or discussion? Mr. Riepel.
Is there anything less expensive than this one, Jeremy? I mean, it doesn't have all the bells and whistles?
Thank you, City Council. The Toro 4110 Groundmaster is a very unique piece of equipment. What I was hoping to do prior to the work session would be to bring a comparable piece of equipment that can do all the same things that that piece of equipment does, but there isn't one that really exists. If you see in Grand Forks, they have John Deere. They have a 10-foot mower in John Deere. It has the side wings and the front mower, but that doesn't come with a cab option, so that can't be used in the winter. Their cabbed option has a max mowing width of 60 inches. It comes at a lower price tag, but we wouldn't be able to obviously mow as much grass as we could. The next option is a trackless mower. It's more of an articulated style tractor. It's a little bit larger. That can do all the same features that the Toro can, but at a higher price point, that it's about $40,000 more. So for this piece of equipment, it's really fits our needs. It's our mechanics, our fleet is all Toro at this point, so it's really kind of in line with what we've already done. So to answer your question, Mr. Riepel, no, there probably isn't a great option that's any less than what we're looking at right here. And it just as a reminder, it is competitively bid through the state contract.
What's the life expectancy on it?
20 years.
20 years? Okay. That's it.
Okay. Any further questions for Mr. King? Okay. Thank you, Jeremy.
Thank you.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Roll call, please.
Riepel,
Yes.
Helms,
Yes.
Peterson,
Yes.
Larson,
Yes.
Schumacher.
Yes.
Okay, motion passes. Move on to item number 16. Consider approving their request to start a hiring process for the library director position at Campbell Library.
Move.
Moved by Helms,
Second.
second by Schumacher. Any questions or discussion? Roll call, please.
Riepel,
Yes.
Helms,
Yes.
Peterson,
Yes.
Larson,
Yes.
Schumacher.
Yes.
Okay, motion passes. That brings us to claims. Consider authorizing the city administrator, clerk treasurer to issue payment for accounts payable invoices totaling $857,476.33 and the January 9th, 2026 payroll. Moved by Peterson,
Okay.
second by Helms. Any questions or discussion? Roll call, please.
Riepel,
Yes.
Helms,
Yes.
Peterson,
Yes.
Larson,
Yes.
Schumacher.
Yes.
Okay, motion passes. We'll move on to council and staff reports. Mayor Olstead.
Thank you, Mr. President. I just want to thank Maggie and the Chamber for hosting an intergovernmental meeting last week. I think it went very well. I think we got some good ideas that came out of it, and hopefully we can move forward with some of those. So, thank you.
Thank you. Councilmember Schumacher.
Charlotte, your letter of resignation and retirement is in here. That makes me sad. Big shoes to fill. Big shoes. I love our library and have for many, many years. So thank you for your service. That's all.
Great, thank you. Council Vice President Riopel.
Nothing at this time.
Okay, thank you. Councilmember Helms.
Thank you. I just want to make a comment to Chief Hedlund. I've supported the police department, and I continue to support the police department. But I honestly feel that we need to start running these vehicles just a little bit longer. And that was my reasoning for not voting, because I think, just 100,000 miles, I think we should be able to get more out of them. But bring them back later on, maybe we get it in the budget for later on in the year. That's it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Councilmember Peterson.
I don't have anything at this time.
All right. Mr. Hutton.
Nothing to add tonight.
Okay. Mr. Gallstead.
Nothing. Thank you.
Okay. And Mr. Emery.
I have nothing.
Okay. Any updates from department heads? Okay, I see none. With that, we'd be looking for a motion to adjourn. Moved by Helms.
Second.
Second by Peterson. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion passes. Meeting is closed. Thank you, everyone.